next.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Houston Texans. Brandon Gaudin with my good friend Charles Davis. And, Charles, you look at the Panthers in this matchup, you figure they've got to be looking forward to this one. They've got a clear advantage on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and they totally understand it, not just by running the numbers, but those numbers do play into it because you've got one of the better passing offenses in the league, a top 10 unit, going up against one of the poor defenses in the league. So I think we're going to see these guys take some shots downfield. But right from the start, I expect them to attack and get right after them.
Now the former Washington Husky, here's Myles Gaskin. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. And Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game. And he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way because we know that could be a dangerous tactic because I can guarantee you the guys on the other side.
He rifles one, it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin puts it on. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield drops this off with Nwangu. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. Mayfield down to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Mayfield on play action toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Rolling to his right. Now Mayfield lost the football, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Personal foul.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
On 1st and 10, Watson. They get this out wide to Gaskin. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And for a second straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it... Mayfield on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big play there for Carolina. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And Conley's got it over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The numbers for Conley a week ago, 2 touchdowns, and don't forget, over 200 yards as well. Not bad.
It certainly seemed like every time you looked up, he was catching another touchdown pass, didn't it?
And if he wasn't doing that, and he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Odell Beckham. His on 1st down, it's Watson. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Off of play action, it's Watson. Wright's got it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. They'll run now with Gaskin. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Watson. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Watson. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panthers sack. Azeez Ojulari. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Looking right sideline, that's complete. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And, that would get a wide-up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there. And now... This is Gaskin on the carry. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Watson on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop. Play fake. Mayfield. Now he steps away, and he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield, he's got the hook up with Conley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. This is intercepted. Picked off by Blesson Austin. And the Texans are going to take possession here at their own 33. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
On first down, Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Here's Gaskin, powering forward. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Watson on third down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's right. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Jalen Phillips. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on second and long. Watson. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He completes it to Beckham. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
So many times in my career, coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then you're deep.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. Sliding out of the pocket. This is caught. And they're going to stop him here short of the goal line with a flag down. Well, this could set up a very interesting decision. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Mayfield now. And he's got it. Touchdown. Kenny Nwangu. His 9th touchdown of the season. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly We now proceed to the start of the second half.
Each team making their final preparations for this second half. We're about ready too. as we'll send you back up to Charlotte and rejoin Brandon and Charles at Bank of America.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Caught here by Conley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
That was awfully nice. Hit him in stride, and off he went. It was almost like the ball hitting him was like him receiving a baton, and he was running the anchor leg in a relay race.
So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the... And to give this time to the tailback. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's 2nd and 10. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Watson now to throw. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Watson. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And he is going to have a Texans first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to that and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll back him up 2 yards and also... First down, Mayfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by D.J. Reed. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And, look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
First play of the drive, a first down run. Well, that sets you up for whichever way you want to go. Do you come right back and run the football again because you've got them on their heels? Or do you play chess match with them, break tendency, and go play action and go for the big shot?
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Another run with Gaskin. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Throwing on third down, Watson.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 13, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown in the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
A great play there for Carolina.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
They'll go right back to Nwangu.
And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
Now a give running right, Nwangu.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. He's got the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the 4th quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And it's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's right. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
From the 50, it's Watson. Looking for right, and he finds him. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big play there on the catch and run. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Gaskin again on 2nd down.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His...
They'll start on the ground here with Nwangu.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Handoff here to Nwangu. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
Now a 1st down throw, Watson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Decent start there to the drive. Big hill to climb, needing 2 touchdowns, also a 2 two-point conversion.
So, partner, how do you eat an elephant?
I don't eat an elephant. Who eats an elephant?
But if you do it 1 bite at a time. That's the way they've got to play this, 1 play at a time. Yes, there's urgency, but they have to be careful as well.
Let's go with like a 50-ounce ribeye.
Yeah.
1 bite at a time.
All right, I'm with you.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's Watson. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now left side on the swing pass. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
Watson. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 38, and the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
Another run now for Nwangu. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and... Watson to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw as this play will stand as is. Wright's got it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And right with it here over the middle. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Here's Watson. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Now Watson finding Gaskin underneath.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. One last throw here for Watson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
And now defensively in the 2-minute drill, the big key to me, make sure you understand your assignments, and anytime you get a chance to tackle someone in bounds, get them on the ground.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a